Okay, we're here at Birchfield Ranch at Lomita, Texas, and we're getting ready to cook a turkey and a pig. We have a pulley system here with pulleys that kind of doubles. We use it for hanging deer when we process them. But we have a cleat over here on the tree, normally used for tying up boats or anyway tying ropes to, that we hook the rope to. We had to modify the hook that you use to lower your food into the grease. We put a battery clamp on here. If anybody else is wanting to do it, you can get the battery clamps at any auto parts store. And we just clamped it on here so we can put it on our hook. And we'll have the turkey hanging on here. And the basket, we're going to use the basket to cook the pig. We have a 14-pound wild pig we're going to cook in the basket. And we already have the meat ready to cook. We have injected it with our special seasoning. And the grease is getting hot right now. And whenever the grease gets ready, we'll drop the pig in. Well, we're going to cook the turkey first. So we're going to drop the turkey in first. And we'll show you a picture when we put the turkey in shortly. Okay, we got the 20-pound turkey now. And we're going to see if we can get this turkey in the grease without getting hurt here. Okay, it's going on down, starting to bubble down to the bottom a little bit. Alright, it's cooking now. The battery clamp works. Okay, we're getting ready to remove this turkey. We cooked it about an extra 10 minutes. It's real windy here in central Texas today. So we were hoping it's got done with another 10 minutes, but we were having a hard time keeping the temperature up with so much wind. So we're going to pull it out of here and see what it looks like. We're going to pull it out of here real slowly and let it drain a little bit. The meat's pulling away from the legs. It looks like it's probably done. We're going to let it sit here and drain for several minutes. And after it drains, we're going to put it over here in the ice chest. We're going to leave it in the ice chest for about 25-30 minutes before we try to cut it up. And while that's cooling, we're going to put the pig in. And I didn't tell you something earlier on the ground here, so we didn't get this grass started on fire. It's really a drought here in central Texas. We have a piece of material that you can't buy anymore locally. You'd probably have to go to Mexico, but it's 1/4-inch thick asbestos. It's something I bought years ago and used on a project probably close to 35 years ago or a little more, and I saved it. So it's working pretty good now, but you probably wouldn't want to eat it or saw it too often. Well, we'll let it drain here for a little bit, and then we'll get on to the pigs. Okay, we've let it drain for about 5 minutes, and so now we're going to go ahead and put it in the ice chest. off here. Oh, thank you. Alright, we got it in the ice chest now, so we're going to let it cool off for a few minutes before we carve it. So now we're going to go start getting the pig, and we're going to put the pig in the basket here. It's just a little 14-pound wild pig, but we're going to try to put it in the basket. And we never have cooked a pig like this before, so we're going to see how it comes out. Okay, we got the little wild pig here. We cut it in half so we can get it in the basket, we hope. We're going to try to stick it in the basket here and then put it in the grease. We might should have had it the legs down the other way. What do you think? That would be the part. I know it's hot on top and it doesn't bottom. I guess leave it the way it is. We're talking about whether we want to turn it around and have most of the shoulders and the rump on the bottom or the top. So I guess we're going to leave it on the top because that's the way we got it in there. And we'll see how it comes out. Okay, so now I think put it back on the hook. You're going to have to raise it up a good bit probably to get it on here. And we're going to let it down in there slowly. Hope it doesn't bubble up too much. You can hear it starting to fry now. We're going to have fried turkey. It looks like that grease is boiling pretty good at the top. So I don't think it is. I think it's going to get plenty hot enough the way we got it in the basket to cook. But we'll find out here in a little while. Well, the pig is cooking. We do have the lid on. Like I said, the wind's been blowing here really good today, so we're trying to keep the temperature up. So we have a shield around it to keep blocking the wind some. You can see it swinging up here, I don't know, blowing 15, 20 miles an hour, I think, today. Well, we're going to cook it for about the same amount of time as you do a turkey, because we're not real sure with a pig. We didn't find anything that told us how long to cook the pig. So I guess we'll have to let you know after we get it cooked whether it's overdone or not. But we're going to try to cook it about the same as you would a 14-pound pig. And you see that wind just blowing stuff around. That made it making it a little bit hard to keep the temperature regulated. We'll show you when we pull it out. Well, it's been about half of the time, or a little over half of the time, about 3/4 of the cooking time for a turkey. And we're going to pull it up and see how done it is, because we've never done a pig before. That was hot, sitting down on the bottom. Let's see, I got to grab that handle.
Now you're going to put the
think I'm going to put a glove on since I got to get in there close enough to get to the end.
You have to pull the temperature gauge on.
That's going to be hot too. I guess I wasn't ready. Okay, come on down. That's probably good. I can tell it's pretty juicy. Get a piece out to taste it. Looks a little red to me. I don't think it's quite right.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It doesn't look like it's quite done. We're going to put it back in. We're going to take a close-up shot. Excuse me, a close-up shot. Show you what it looks like. But I cut into it in several places there, and it's a little bit red and doesn't seem like it's quite done. I think it may have to go the full amount of time. You can see the wind is still blowing pretty good. If we turn the camera over here toward these streamers we have on this bird feeder, because we were running into it, we'll put the camera over there on those streamers here in just a minute. Right now we're going to lower it back down there. A little bit. Hold on. It says it's up to 300 degrees right now. It came up a little bit more. Well, we've been having trouble keeping it over 300 degrees. But the turkey came out really good. We've already sampled the turkey. We haven't sat down and ate it yet. But we're trying to get this cooked and then we can sit down and eat. But the turkey tastes great. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pull the pig out of here. It's been cooking now for about 55 minutes. We're going to pull it out and see what it tastes like. We finally got up to 350 degrees.
Thermometer.
Remember to pull the thermometer out. Now we're going to pull it out slow and let it drain. It looks like it's fairly done now. If it's not, we'll put it in the microwave. Not exactly the way the old folks used to do it. But we're getting pretty old ourselves. We got a microwave. We're going to go ahead and turn the fire off. That's all we're going to cook today. And I hope everybody's having a good Thanksgiving. We are. We're getting ready to go eat the turkey here as soon as we get this in the ice chest. We decided we were going to go ahead and put it in the ice chest. It's been draining now for 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, something like that. And we're going to go ahead and put it in the ice chest so we can go eat. We weren't thought about leaving it hanging here, but we decided to put it in the ice chest. Yeah, you probably can't see too much about what it looks like, but it don't want to dump out. It wants to stay in. There, now you can see a little bit what it looks like. What?
It'll fall apart.
Yeah, it's falling apart. Well, that's kind of what a fried pig looks like. I don't know if I can get it over. The other piece started to fall apart. I get a close-up of the fried pig in the ice chest. We're going to let it cool off and before we get it deboned.